streaming button forever. But I promise it won't be today, and it won't be tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.
Got a nice cup
It's
of coffee.
weird to say, but the hardest decision I ever made was picking between YouTube and Twitch.
Interesting.
It doesn't seem
Means a
like
lot
it should
when
be.
you hang
Feels like there should have been harder things. There's like breakups. I had to choose what college I went to, what job I had, where I moved. Those were scary too, but this feels like I'm giving up the most. Because Twitch means a lot to me. I love Twitch.
Yeah, I can see that.
I really do. And before anyone just thinks that the reason I left was because of money, let me sit you down.
Hold on, Ludwig. Hold on. Let me get this straight. YouTube, I guarantee, offered this man a lot of money to go from Twitch to YouTube. So when people are like, oh, it wasn't just about the money, that's true, but that does play a vital part in their decision to go from platform to platform.
And let me tell you exactly what happened. You see, my partner contract with Twitch ended in November. It actually ended right around when I was in Italy. And during those times, I was talking to Twitch and I was talking to YouTube, as you do. And originally, I was like, I'm just going to chat with YouTube to leverage the deal, to buff my Twitch deal, and then stay with Twitch. Because I'm a Twitch guy. There are people out there who think of Twitch and they think of me. When I think of my own identity, I think of Twitch.
That's true. I'd say he's one of the bigger ones on
And
the
then
platform.
I started chatting. And the more I did, the more I realized that YouTube made more sense for me. Like, I love streaming. But what actually makes me the happiest is just making dope shit. Making things that I think are cool. And
I will say right now, Ludwig is very good at creating content outside of just streaming. He's got his own little shows he does, Mogul Money, where he does like this little game show host that he does, where he brings on different streamers and they compete for money. So he does a lot of cool stuff outside of just streaming. That's why you'll see him doing a lot of like just chatting streams, and he'll bring on different streamers, and it's just cool to see. He's the definition of what I think a content creator should be and is in today's world.
You know, the kickball tournament, any of these ideas that take a lot more time and effort than just booting up stream and reacting to something or playing Super Auto Pits or whatever is what makes me happy and I'm proud of. And if I stayed with Twitch, I can't get into the specifics, but the way the deal was structured is I would have to be grinding hours. Again.
That's true. Twitch's requirements, even for partner, I know they are more obviously than affiliate, but they still make you stream for a certain amount of days. I think it's like 12 days out of the month, or 15 days. I can't remember, something like that. And then for a certain amount of hours as well in a month, which is crazy to me that Twitch even requires that. I think it's stupid. YouTube does not require that, which is awesome, and I hope they never do.
Again, I can't get into the details, but YouTube offered me more money than Twitch. I'll just say straight up, they offered me more money. And both platforms had me streaming the same amount of hours. That was the original deal.
Interesting.
And even then, with the same amount of money, I talked to every single person I knew. My mom, I talked to like all the creators I respect. I talked to Mizkif for advice. Mizkif! I was like, hey, can you give me advice, Mizzy? And he's like, what the hell are you talking to me for? I don't know. I called up old friends. I called up Bobby Scar. I talked to everyone I knew because I was at a loss.
Here's something real quick that you might not know about Ludwig is I think like 3 years ago, I found this out. He was like a super small streamer. Like, I think he was averaging less than like 10 viewers like 3 years ago in 2018. And all of a sudden in 2019 and 2020, he just blew up. Like, it was insane. And it's just crazy. Like, even someone like Ludwig, you know, who is this massive Twitch streamer who's moving over to YouTube, getting a YouTube deal. He started out just like you and me, someone that's small, you know, has a handful of viewers, and now he just kept grinding, making good content, and now he's one of the top. So it's really inspiring, and that's why I look up to Ludwig a lot. So,
but I ended up deciding to go with Twitch, which might seem backwards after the news, after what you've probably seen, because that's not what reality is now. And after I decided, the main decision maker, I didn't know what to do after talking to all those people. So I did what I normally do. I flipped a coin.
No way.
I even recorded the entire thing. I basically made the biggest decision of my life for a content coin flip. Now, surprisingly, you might have noticed that it landed on Twitch. Yet, this is not the news story that came out today. Ludwig re-signed with Twitch. That's kind of not that exciting. And that's because right after the coin flip, I felt a wave of relief, which made me think it was the right decision.
Interesting.
And so I was happy with it, and I went to the guys at YouTube, and I said, look, I want to hop on a call with you guys because I respect you. I think you guys are doing cool things at YouTube. I really do think that. But I'm going with Twitch.
Wow.
And they fought for me. And I realized in that moment that even though I've been with Twitch for 3+ years, even though people call me the golden boy of Twitch, I've never felt like the golden boy of Twitch. I've never felt particularly loved by Twitch. I love Twitch, but it hasn't been a two-way street.
Interesting.
You know, it sounds so selfish, right? Like, I'm making a shit ton of money. A lot of people, I have a lot of fans. Everything's going well. But I feel like a whiny 8-year-old child who just wants some approval from a parent, and I never got that. I never got reached out to after the subathon. Not even like, hey, you made us the most money anyone has ever made us in a month. Thanks. None of that.
What?
I never got anything.
Wow.
But I love the culture of Twitch.
That's crazy, Chad. He did not get a thank you, a damn thank you for that. Wow. That's interesting because I know for a fact that YouTube Gaming, Ryan Fliz on Twitter, would have reached out to him personally and congratulated him. That's insane. And that should tell you right now that if any of you are looking for a platform to stream on, if any of you are trying to decide where to bring your content, watch this video, watch Tim's video, watch any of these people who go from Twitch to YouTube, and they will tell you the same thing. And that's why I have personally moved over from Twitch to YouTube, even though I'm not as big of a creator as these guys. Even though I'm a shrimp, you know, Twitch doesn't care. And it just shows with this that they don't care. And it's just sad that they let Ludwig go. Clearly, one of their biggest streamers on the platform, who brought them the most money in a month. And they didn't say thank you. They didn't reach out to him. Nothing. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's just, I don't know. It baffles my mind. And if you're looking for a platform to stream on, guys, come to YouTube. It's the way of the future. Twitch will be dead. I promise you. It's falling apart.
But YouTube, they gave me something when I came back. It was like some insane accidental negotiation tactic. They allowed me to stream way less hours a month. And that maybe you're thinking, or you're just trying to, rest, invest, as they say, basically do less work and get more money. But it gives me more time to do cool shit that I'm super excited about. It gives me more time to work on the yard. Make a new Mogul Money show that I can actually do every single week. And I don't have to go live trying to fill hours so I can make enough money so I can do these cooler ideas.
That's awesome.
I want to make the biggest Smash tournament in the world. And I'm going to. in 2022. I want to have the biggest prize pool, the most entrants ever for
But you
Melee
best
and
believe,
Ultimate.
chat, I want to be
do
a part of that because nobody.
But this is
going to
cost me probably $1 million.
Nobody.
And I was thinking of ways to make $1 million so that I could spend $1 million without it being done. And I was thinking about doing another subathon. I was thinking about doing like a subathon in person, some expansion on the idea when I decided to go with Twitch because I needed more money to be able to do a cool idea like that. I was like, why am I giving up a month of my life? And so I went to Twitch and I did the same thing that I did with YouTube. I said, hey, I decided on YouTube. What do you think? And no disrespect to the guys I talk to or Twitch as a whole. The guys who I talk to don't get to decide everything. They are not Twitch. Twitch is a giant multi-thousand employee company. There's 18 pipelines things have to go through before they can get done. You know, you have an idea, it won't be executed for 10 months, and it will look nothing like what you originally thought. I know all this. But it still fucking hurt when they said, we wish you the best.
Damn.
And so although I love Twitch...
That's crazy.
And I always thought of myself as a Twitch guy. They're not going to help me make the shit I want to make. I don't feel especially liked, respected, wanted. And I also don't want to do something because it's comfortable. The main thing holding me back from YouTube was fear. YouTube's not Facebook, no offense. It's not Mixer. It's fucking YouTube. It's like the biggest website in the world for posting content. But it's scary.
True.
And I made a pros and cons list, and the one con I had for YouTube is that I'd feel alone. And I'm still scared of that.
I can see that.
But it's crazy not to do something just because you're scared. And
Respect.
everything else makes it seem like the right decision. And so if it takes a coin flip in an insane negotiation tactic for me to stop being a pussy, then so be it. I don't know if this will be cohesive. I'm recording this right after my last ever Twitch stream.
Wow.
And now I'm a YouTube gaming streamer. And I don't even play video games. I don't think they know about that yet, but let's just keep that a secret. I've worked really hard, by the way, if you guys haven't heard, with Otto. We made an extension together.
Like I said, he doesn't just play games. He does a ton of different stuff on his streams. And if you guys are interested, go check him out. He's cool. Like, Ludwig is probably like one of my favorite people to watch on stream. So